All right. Hello and welcome. I don't often find books on jewelry when I'm outsourcing or when I'm looking for books. However, I did find this one. This one is a book on Tiffany & Co. And I won't focus too much on the graphics of the book. I'm going to show you some of the gemstones that this book talks about. Kunzite, if I'm pronouncing these correct, Tanzanite, Morganite, Savorite, which is kind of a unique one, and I'll read more about it in the chapter on that. So I'm going to read a little bit of history on Tiffany & Company, the legacy of gemstones of Tiffany & Company. This is an anniversary edition celebrating at this time the 175th anniversary of the company. However, Tiffany & Company was founded by Charles Louis Tiffany. He arrived in New York City in 1837 with a dream to procure the most extraordinary jewels and share them with the world. He built a reputation for choosing the best stones, diamonds to dazzling selections of previously unknown colored gems. So with the craftsmanship, the Tiffany & Company was founded as the jeweler of ultimate glamour. So there we go. Tiffany & Company went back to 1837. So that's pretty cool. They're well known for their diamonds, of course. And then he went on to introduce other special gemstones. And what we're going to find here, the first part of the book starts out with his diamonds. And there's the styles. This one here starts with the Kunzite, Kunzite, Kunzite. And I'll just read you a little bit about the stone. It's a purplish pink gemstone. Was named for Tiffany gemologist Dr. George Kunz, Kunz, who dedicated his career finding the most stunning gemstones on Earth, climbing the rural mountains of Russia, braved the deserts of Africa, and roamed the steppes of Siberia to uncover new specimens. He had a special affection for the gemstones of America, the colored treasures from the mountains of California, valleys of Montana, and even the island of Manhattan. The Kunz garnet, the largest which was found in the United States, was discovered in 1885 underneath, get this, West 35th Street, and is on display at the American Museum of Natural History. So I take it that's West 35th in New York. That's pretty cool. So the American Museum of Natural History, if you go in there, you may see the garnet. Cool. All right. So this is a ring here on this page with a huge 25 karat Kunzite. Purplish pink shimmering from countless faucets. So this is the color of the gemstone, Kunzite. So that is very interesting. So for all us gemologists, we need to know that this one is pink. And here's a picture of it. Excuse me. on the book cover, the way they showed it. Get that light off. So yeah, it's the pinks here, and there we are. So that is the first one, and it is pink. The next one talks about Tanzanite. It ranges from blue to purple, so intensely colored. Here it's saying that Tanzanite was discovered in the Mount Kilimanjaro foothills in 1967. Ranges from blue to purple, intensely colored. Tiffany introduced the stone in 1968 and dazzled the Manhattan Society at an exclusive affair in New York St. Regis Hotel in 1969. Therefore, it wasn't long that before it found favor amongst the world's greatest gemstone aficionados. Okay, so the official gemstone collectors. Okay, Tanzanite is uniquely rare and it can only be found in Tanzania, the country for which it was named. All right, that's interesting. Tanzanite, we know it comes from Tanzania, and it is the beautiful bluish purple stone. So here we have the color of Tanzanite, and of course it shows you, like $1 million pieces here of the jewelry. All right, so Tanzania is the home of the Tanzanite. It is beautiful blue. The next one we have is kind of hinted by the color of the hair of this model here. Yeah, I could turn the book the other way, but then you could. Actually, I can put my camera behind me. There we are. I can't say that I don't need photography training. All right, here we are. So, yeah, the model here, you can see that by her hair, the red color. So let's see what they have to say about the Morganite. Okay, it was discovered in Madagascar in 1910. One of Tiffany's best customers in the early 20th century. I am so bad at the camera. All right. You hold my elbow still. So the best customer in the early 20th century was the renowned banker John Pierpont Morgan. When Tiffany unveiled a previously unknown peachy pink gemstone, he commissioned the Tiffany gemologist, Dr. George Kuntz, again, to assemble a collection of the world's best specimens, which he eventually donated to the American Museum of Natural History of New York, establishing the Morgan Memorial Hall of Gems. So the Morganite, which is shown on her neck, is right there. Beautiful. Okay, we're going to turn the page. We're going to see that the Morganite is a color of pinky kind of orange, I believe. So yeah, it's a pinkish. It has a warm glow. 2-carat diamonds, suspended from diamonds, of course. And good in doing so, but it is, yeah, a reddish, pinkish kind of stone. Okay. The next one we are doing is Savorite, found in the Tsavo National Park in 1970. A glistening green stone was discovered near the border of Kenya and Tanzania. Tiffany and Company took an immediate interest. The gem was identified as a rare type of garnet, and Henry B. Platt, who was then president, named it to Savorite, Tsavorite. So spelt like favorite, except for it is TS instead of the F. Platt described Savorite as everything a fine gemstone should be, and then some. Okay, so it's a rare type of garnet. All right, what color? Oh my. So this is telling us that it is greenish and gold. All right. Savorite larger than 2 carats is extremely rare. This 14-point carat ring dazzles with the freshness of color. Savorites also sparkle in a rose bracelet of yellow diamonds, white diamonds, and spessarites that seem warmed by the sun and misted with dew. All right, here is an incredible piece. So the Savorite is green, I would presume, because the main one over here is green. So yellow diamonds. This is the way that this piece is made up in this setting with these colors. So I would say Savorite is the green. So sorry about my camera thing. I gotta get a mount. I need to get a stand that goes up over my shoulder, obviously. All right, let's go on to Tiffany Diamonds, discovered in South America in 1877. Now we're getting into the yellow diamonds. Billions of years, hundreds of miles below the earth, one of the world's most spectacular diamonds took form. When it was unearthed, news traveled to Charles Louis Tiffany, the man who made finding these diamonds his life work. So under the guidance of his gemologist, George Kunzite, again, the fancy yellow diamond was cut from its raw weight of 287 carats. Oh my lord. Like all Tiffany diamonds to this day, it was cut not to maintain size, but to maximize the brilliance. And visitors to the World Fair from the 1890s to the 1930s were astonished by the gemstone. In 1961, it was worn by one of the 20th century most famous Hollywood ingenues. In 1995, it was exhibited at the Louvre in Paris, but always returned to its home at the Tiffany flagship store on Fifth Ave, New York. So the Tiffany diamond is honored with a new setting, ushering the magnificent stone into a brilliant new era. Wow, that's amazing. All right. Over 91 dazzling carats, this necklace is hypnotizing. 36 fancy and intense Tiffany yellow diamonds in an exclusive square antique modified brilliant cut. inspired by Tiffany designers and gleam 36 white diamonds in a bracelet with 13 fancy Tiffany yellow diamonds. So there we go. Blue and yellow diamonds are rare. The back one shows Tiffany Anniversary Blue. Has been decades in search of a diamond that reflects the Tiffany blue. The pursuit revealed that the Tiffany Anniversary Blue, a diamond described by gemologists as a greeny blue, it's a variation so rare that only a few people have ever seen one, and it is the largest diamond of its kind to be recognized by the Gemological Institute of America. Wow. This ring is an ultimate expression of nature's alluring power, and Tiffany's extraordinary design will be forever known as one of the most amazing diamonds ever to bear the Tiffany name. So there we have it. Some pretty interesting things. 1837 was when Tiffany got going, and honoring the 175th anniversary. So it's getting closer to 200 years now as we move forward in time. So there's some info on Tiffany. Let me know what you think of this. Sorry about the visuals. It was more of an audio video for information on this awesome company and the gemstones. So I will end this before I make you silly dizzy. Thank you for bearing with me, and I'm going to move on to my next video. See you very soon. Thank you.